CNN is better.
Good evening. Welcome to EU News. I'm your host and professional alcoholic, Griffin Brackley. Our top story tonight: are other countries weird? A study released Monday from Boston University determined that other countries are in fact weird. The lead author, Nathan Barth, says, from family structure to its politics to recreational activities, our survey of over 100 nations around the world found that other countries are strange and different and don't do things the normal way. More on this after sports. But now, on to the real news. In a shocking turn of events, German Chancellor Angela Merkel announced earlier this week that she will not be running for re-election in 2021. Merkel, who had been Chancellor since 2005, made the announcement during a news conference in Berlin, claiming that it is time today to start a new chapter. Chancellor Merkel additionally stated that she will relinquish her position as leader of the CDU after 18 years of commanding the party. The German leader was under intense pressure last night following the elections in the western state of Hesse on Sunday, the second electoral setback in as many weeks for Merkel's Conservative alliance. Mrs. Merkel's Christian Democrats and her SPD coalition actually won the state election in the central area of Hesse, but the party massively hemorrhaged support. Her Christian Democrats, or the CDU, came home first in Sunday's election in the western state of Hesse, but support fell by more than 11 points, reigniting a succession debate by conservatives unhappy with the chancellor's grip on power. The announcement is a sign of Merkel's weakened power within her own party and waning popularity in the country. Speaking on October 15th, Merkel admitted that voters had lost trust in the government. Leopold Trudeau, policy analyst at the think tank Open Europe, told our news station that Merkel was a stable leader in a global politics that's become increasingly disorderly. He said that while Germany needs to look for a new leading figure, allies and opponents abroad will have to prepare for a different and perhaps more difficult partner in Berlin. Germany will become even more inward-looking toward the future, and this is a trend that we will have seen since last year's general election already, said Trudeau. This means that there will be less German involvement in key European debates, but also on global issues the country is less likely to take a leading role. It will be particularly painful for French President Emmanuel Macron, who is hoping for Merkel's support in his plans for wide-reaching European reform. It seems that even less likely that he will receive this support in Berlin. More on that story tonight at 11. Now, we turn to our senior correspondent, His Excellence Mr. Dr. Professor/Pope Ben Gary Smith. He will be talking about a financial crisis in Italy, which is news that we have all heard before. Live from Italy, here's Ben Gary Smith. Ben, can you tell us about the situation in Italy?
Well, honestly, Griff, what's the deal with Italy, huh? Having a 2.4% budget deficit and public debt over 130% of its GDP, Italy has proposed a budget way over the top for the EU to handle. The EU said the Italian government's proposal breaks earlier promises the country made to lower its public debt. The EU has had trouble convincing member states to lower spending, so it's no wonder that the Italian Deputy Prime Minister, Matteo Salvini, has answered, "No one will take €1 from this budget." Unfortunately, if the EU does not take action on the country with the second lowest economy, the Union could face another financial crisis.
Thanks, Ben, for giving us that story that you totally did in Italy. Now, a word from our sponsors.
When you get off the U-Bahn and you're done with your day, you hear a loud grumble, oh you're hungry you say? Well grab a donor, it never lets you down. Just grab a donor, put a smile on that frown. Doner kebab. It's better drunk, but you knew that already.
Ben.
And we're back. This weekend, 700,000 people appeared in London to call for a people's vote on Brexit. As the disaster of Brexit unfolds and more people reach the conclusion that however you voted in 2016, no one voted for this mess, the momentum for a people's vote just gets stronger, which of course cannot be ignored by the main parties. This has been the biggest mass demonstration in Britain since the protest of the Iraq War. Theresa May has refused to contemplate a new referendum on the bill, but it might be taken out of her hands if the PM does not find a deal Parliament will like. Looks like Theresa may not be in office any longer. Ha ha!
Wow, Ben, that was terrible. No wonder they're gonna fire you.
Wait, what?
Well, that's all the time we have for today. I'm Griffin Brackley.
And I'm BGS.
And this has been Euro News. Real news. In a shocking turn of events, after 18 years of the elections in the western state of Hesse on Saturday, the second Elections in the western state of Hesse on Sunday. The second election.
And we're back. Fuck. Why am I... God darn it! No one voted for this mess. They love it. What the fuck? Biggest mass demonstration.
Oh no! Inward looking toward the... We're never gonna
Toward
get
the
this
what?
done.
We'll talk. We'll get some crullers, some black coffee. It's gonna be great. Goodbye now. You have a great day.